Why do you think you hadn't been able to execute those situations earlier this season?
Just lack of timing, and sometimes just lack of patience, waiting for a screen or cutting too early, or just something minor to throw the play off.
So you think now that the next time you're in a situation where it's a 1-point game, 2-point game, 30 seconds left, you guys feel more prepared now, more, I don't know, like see the ball go through, you know you can do it?
I mean, just have to hope that we carry that over into the next opportunity, if that opportunity does come up, and hopefully guys are prepared, yes.
Mark, I think Wisconsin shot around 50%, Michigan State shot 50%, and in the first half, Nebraska was right around 50%, and then the second half, they shot 29%. I'm just wondering if you guys felt like maybe you found something defensively in that second half that might have been missing over the previous couple games.
I mean, we talked about how our offense affected our defense. We had 11 turnovers in the first half and none in the second half. So possibly those turnovers led to easy transition buckets, which affected our defense, letting them get a rhythm, letting them get some easy baskets to get their offense going.
Dave, it seemed like Nebraska knew that Trevor and Micah were both in foul trouble, so they were attacking them, and then when you came in the game, it seemed to stop a little bit. I don't know if it was your shot blocking ability or what, but did you feel like you made an impact around the rim in those minutes you got against Nebraska? Yeah,
I feel like I had to come in with energy, come out hard to play, help my team. See the ball screen defense, I came out knowing that was like a thing that we needed to work on as far as that, so I just helped with that, doing what I can.
What did it feel like for you, I guess, to contribute like that in a major way and in a big win that you guys got?
It was good. I mean, it feels good to be out there and just staying the course and just staying ready all the time. So I was ready to help my team.
Dave, how hard is that? You mentioned staying ready. I mean, I think you played in 10 of 19 games or whatever it is. Some games you're not seeing the court at all. What mindset do you have to carry each day to be ready in situations like that when you need it in big minutes?
I just feel like you gotta be mentally strong, but you always have to. I keep a routine, I'm always ready, and I'm just always ready to when my name get called, I'm just ready to go out there and play. So.
Mark, you played Northwestern quite a few times throughout your career. Obviously, you kind of got a lot of guys who've been there for a while too. Just, I don't know how much you guys have watched the tape so far from this year, but just in general, I guess, how tough are they to defend, and kind of what do you expect to go against Northwestern?
We haven't watched much film on them yet this year, but I mean, traditionally they cut pretty hard, screen well, so just being aware off the ball and helping each other would be something that's probably pretty key.
We continue to grow. We're not a team that can feel good. I mean, we're going to go at it here in 15 minutes, and I think I guess the biggest thing I want from these guys to understand is we didn't play very well in the first half, and to look and say, well, we won the game, everything's fine. It's not fine. I think the fact that we were able to, something fortunate happened. We were down, I don't know, 8 at half, I think maybe 47-39 at one point. To come back, take the lead, be in that position. Part of my mind saying, hey, how do we let Webster go and shoot a left-hand layup to go ahead 65-64? But I'm not like these guys. We just have to keep riding them. We've got from Sunday's game, it's just another great challenge, and to hopefully, let me answer your question. Hopefully that helps us in the end of another game that we've been through it now. We've had success. I thought Mark had a great look the first time, and then obviously the second one was even better.
And then after Webster hit the layup, you didn't call timeout. Was that a case of showing your guys that you trust them? Was that a case, had you had something drawn up that they knew what to do, or what goes into not calling a timeout there and letting them play it out?
It's always sort of a gut feel, and I had like a psyche. I didn't want to use my last timeout in case we missed and Jake Kwong got 3 9 and could call a timeout. So I said, hey, let's just go with it. But I don't know. We felt like we got a great look the last time down the floor, and we went to the same action. We were trying to move two guys, trying to get Cam where CJ was, but it didn't work out that way. And I thought Jaquan made a great read after he picked up the fumble ball and found Mark for a wide open shot. But you know, sometimes you call it, sometimes you don't. It depends on a lot of times the other team.
That teams have been shooting pretty good percentage against you guys, and even the first half against Nebraska, and I think they shot 29% in that second half. And you guys
23.5.
23.5.
5 for 21.
Did you find something defensively in that second half that maybe have been missing over the last couple
No,
of games?
you know what? It's funny because Michigan State was 50%. They were 50% in the first half. I thought that we did a better job of challenging shots, and you know, first half they got us. We made some mistakes, and they made us pay for the mistakes. We weren't as active off the ball. You know, so many times it's not the guy guarding the ball; it's the other four guys. That was something we talked about at halftime, of just being more aware, more active, and I think that was probably the biggest thing. Even Michigan State's second half, I thought we did a really good job of challenging shots when we needed to.
And I know we've asked you a couple times about the impact of losing Cada, but is that perhaps maybe where you miss him most, is on that defensive end with his length and ability to...
Yeah, because, you know, with how basketball has evolved, there's so much switching involved now. And Cada could just, he could do, you know, a guy like Watson, number 5, would have a really, really hard time shooting over him, as a lot of people in the Big Ten had his first 2 years here. And you know, there's no question that's a major blow to our defense.
That you mentioned Dave after the game and what he gave you, but to have a guy come off the bench who hasn't seen much minutes this year and even the last 2 years, what does that say about him? What does that say about, he mentioned being mentally ready and whatnot, but just kind of his preparation, what does he give you behind the scenes, I guess, and then obviously when he plays those big minutes?
Well, you know, David has done, I give him credit, he continues to come in every day, works hard in practice, and you know, I think throughout the course of this year, he's kind of impacted games that he's gone into, and you know, we just felt with everything that they were doing offensively the other night that he could be, he was probably going to be our best active ball screen defender in terms of what we were trying to do with the ball screens, in terms of blowing them up and force them a certain way.
And obviously you've got your rotation with Trevor and Micah, but do minutes like that give you more confidence if that situation arises again? Hey, he's a guy we can go to.
Yeah, absolutely. No question about that. And you know, you hope it just adds a little more depth, because you look, next week we're playing 3 games in 6 days, and probably going to need as much as we can get from everybody.